The following is a non-profit fan-based physics project. Pacific Rim is directed by Guillermo del Toro and owned by Legendary Pictures and Warner Brothers Entertainment. Please support the official release.
From Guillermo del Toro, the Latino Peter Jackson, comes a completely original sci-fi universe that doesn't rely on any pre-existing franchise. As long as you don't count Transformers, Ultraman, Power Rangers, Godzilla, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and stupid Hugh Jackman robot boxing movie, or every anime ever made. Pacific Rim.
Alright guys, we got 4 scenes from Pacific Rim for you. Here we go. Enjoy the film. Okay, so I did a little bit of research. These helicopters are CH-47s. The amount of weight that they can carry is only 2,600 pounds. Alright, so I did a little more research. A Jaeger, after I did a little bit of math on the calculator, weighs 600 times more than that. So you'd need around 600 helicopters in order to carry that thing. Crazy, huh? So, suppose that these were actually super helicopters. The engines inside of these helicopters would need to be 1,000 times stronger for only 8 of them to carry it, which is incredibly unrealistic. Therefore, this helicopter scene is impossible. Alright, cool. Our second clip is going to be done and told by Jason.
In the movie Pacific Rim, there is a scene where Gypsy Danger, a giant mech suit, goes to punch a kaiju. The punch is dodged and the giant arm rips through an office building and slows down right before it hits a desk to set off Newton's cradle. This is impossible as the punch was going inward instead of straight, first of all. Also, the debris from the office building and the sheer shock from Gypsy's punch would have disturbed the Newton's cradle far before it tapped the desk. Also, why would the arm slow down right to the point where he would just barely tap the desk, as it was trying to punch a kaiju and would not just slow down just before it hits it? Another thing to bring up is that that's not how a Newton cradle works. The Newton cradle is activated by the ball being dropped and the energy being transferred through the other 4 balls to launch the other ball on the other side, and so it knocks it back and forth. In this case, the whole desk was moved, and so all 5 balls would have been swinging in sync as the energy was being transferred through them and not activated as it was shown in the film. This is the reasons why the scene does not make sense and does not show physics accurately.
Since this nuclear explosion was done at the bottom of the ocean, it is possible for this to happen. It showed a giant bubble of air that came out as soon as the bomb exploded. Now, when that bomb detonated, the water pressure around the bomb as it went off, because of the depth that they were, since they were at the bottom of the ocean, the air bubble, no matter how big, depending on how big the bomb was, would show you how big the actual air bubble would be. In this case, it was 1.2 million tons of TNT. It does sound like a lot, but it really isn't. The Russians made a bomb that was 50 times bigger in real life, and it was way stronger. So, in this case, the bomb that was launched in the movie wouldn't have made such a big air bubble as it did, and as it was shown. It would have been a little bit smaller, considering the fact that they're at the bottom of the ocean, all the water pressure was on top of it, and this would not have been possible. So, there you go.
Torque engaged.
Okay, so the ship scene. Jaeger takes the ship, the cargo ship, picks it up, and uses a baseball bat to smash the kaiju in the head. Truthfully, I don't think that the cargo ship could withstand that much force being used as a bat to smash into a kaiju's face. I'm just saying that ships have sunk because of a small hole in the side of it, and they've been broken apart due to storms and whole bunch of things that had to do in nature. So, smashing over the head and been used as a baseball bat with the kaiju ripping at it and everything, it wouldn't have lasted as long as it did, let alone still be in one whole piece as it did at the end of the clip. So, in my opinion, the cargo ship would have broke before it did anything else.